Today, Jean Lejour is apparently getting a visit. We'll start the scene. Jean is doing his 2-hour shift at the restaurant he is managing, and making sure all the preps are done, all the staff are on time, and going through the motions.
The Lejour's will actually. So there's the voice like coming there. Like, do you know what's that? The background voice.
I have a background noise.
Yeah, like it's just like something is moving.
Something that hums.
Something moving. Like, do you know what's that? Or
no, I have nothing moving here.
oh, okay, then never mind. The Jean Lejour's will continue watching the what's happening in the restaurant, and then she will see a lady who looks really nice. But what is Lejour's like kindred lore?
Either one or two. Just a sec.
I'm still waiting, dude.
Two.
After we check.
One. Kindred Lore 1, Camarilla 2, Toreador 1.
Okay, kindred lore. What Lejour sees is a woman who looks like she is sick. And she enters the office, pardon, not the office, the restaurant, and like she sits, and she waits. One of your probably men arrives near her, and like she asks for Bloody Mary.
I'll go to the bar and wait for the bartender to finish making the drink, and I'll take it. I'll say, I'll take it. I'll take it, Jim. And
Jim will give you the drink. Okay, man. Here's the Bloody Mary.
So I'll put it on the thing. I'll just carry it, and I'll go to her table. And I go, good evening, miss. Here's your Bloody Mary. I'm expecting company.
Are you Jean Lejour's?
Before answering that question, I want to check to see if she's armed.
Yeah.
Perception, empathy, I guess, or
you want to check her aura?
She's armed. If she's weaponed.
No, she's not armed. She has like only has like purse in her hand, and the purse is closed.
I'll check her aura.
Okay. Perception, empathy.
3 + 3, 518, 535. I don't think that's a success.
513, 5.
35.
Oh, you botch. Yeah. What happens is like
it's a 0. It's not a -1.
I don't know. It's like when you don't have a success and when you have a 1, it's botch. But like nothing happens. Like you can't see, and like you just can't use the power. It's kind of weird.
Yeah, she's immune from me.
Your eyes are like turns kind of like blurry, like for a second, like you. Yeah. And like she touches you like to hold you because you look like you will fall down, and then when she touches you, you see like she is really cold, like really really cold. You are a vampire, and you know that the being cold means that she is a vampire. It's obvious that normal human can't be cold. She's cold as that. And she says, Mr. Lejour, I have been come here to talk to you. Please sit.
I'll put down the. Actually, I'll see if I manage to not drop the +4 dexterity. I didn't drop that thing. Yeah, I didn't drop it.
Okay.
10 for 6. And I put the glass on the table. I go, your Bloody Mary. And I'll sit down. I didn't answer her yet, but I'm sitting down.
Oh yeah. When she touches you, like she understands. that you are a vampire as well. So,
Yeah.
um, she looks at him and says, "So, Mr. Lejours, I am here for an investigation.
Yes.
I am." She looks around to make sure that nobody listens to them. Like, is there anybody listening to them?
I'll ask her. She probably picked a place that's far from people, so I don't need to.
Yes,
Yeah. I go. If you really need a more private place, there is a cigar lounge inside.
it's fine. She says, and you see, she looks at Lejours and says, "I am Praetor, who come to this city to investigate the Seneschal Q's death."
Central Q.
Yes. Some, as we all know, that she is not someone who is liked really much. But I have been learned that Clan Toreador will gain a lot of power from her death. So I come here to check the longest standing Toreador in this city, you.
Yes. There is another one, but he's more he's even more aloof than me, and I think he's more specialized in dealing with guru issues.
What's his name?
Charles.
He is dead in Washington.
Unfortunate.
Yes, it is. The You see, like her eyes kind of glows, as you know that this is what happens when you use the auspex in a lighted area.
Hmm.
Like she is using auspex on you, like she's watching your
Aura probably.
aura, and then she says, "Mr. Lejours, I will ask a couple questions, which will be our investigation. I don't want to break your I don't want to break your business or anything. This will be a more social talk, unlike others that I will see. What did you feel about Essential Q?"
Of our first investigation, he tried to pull a fast one on me. It was an operation, and as part of the operation, he walked in. I didn't know who he was, so I left my shotgun pointed at him. I was told by my sheriff to lower the shotgun, and I kind of was felt that my sheriff might have been under influence by Q, so I didn't lower it for a few seconds. So he did a thing where he turned me super ugly for a week, and then he tried to. I didn't know it would last a week, so he tried to barter with me to gain a favor so he can remove the curse as a punishment. And I called him up on it that he was just trying to gain favors from his own soldiers, and he didn't. And then he waited for a week for it to go away. And I kind of it was interesting. It was I kind of respected the method, even though um, that was our unfortunate startup. But after that, I gained respect for him. We called him whenever we needed to investigate supernatural things, and as a good Tremere, he did his job. And I kind of feel we are weaker without him. It's hard for me to stay aloof if my elders are dying.
The war had a lot of problems. It's the I don't know. You have been away for a while. You have been, as far as I understand, you have been doing your nightly business. She looks around and says, "I see that the answer that I get was it surprised me. I wasn't expecting an answer like this, but the I would like to continue to ask it. What is who might be interested in his death? We believe that there's someone who sold him. Who would gain the most power from his death?"
Well, of one, it would be something in the house Tremere. If somebody has a looking up for a position in the house.
Hmm.
He was not a primogen, so I don't think anybody would have wanted this primogen position, like a Tremere direct leadership. Although I think Tremere have their own hierarchy, I'm not aware of. In the city, who would have wanted the seneschal position, or maybe one of his elders who didn't and were happy with his performance, or somebody who was looking up for a seneschal. Who would want a position of a seneschal here? Um, I'm.
There's
I don't think.
two
Yes.
individuals. One of them is Sam Spillane, and the other is Damon the Nosferatu, who is who just entered the position of seneschal, like try to reclaim the position.
They're too weak.
Oh, you see, like she gets surprised when you say that. Why?
They're not even Ancilla. I'm not even Ancilla. It's a big city, and we should have had older vampires, but the way things are, there isn't. But still, I don't think somebody would want to be a target, such a big target. Being a primogen is better, but I guess people have different views on what. Some people think power keeps them safe,
So
or anyway,
you think the staying it behind keeps you safe?
to a point. As long as I get to manage whoever is in power, as long as he's weak, which is why I'm not the primogen, and the primogen is, in my opinion, weaker than me.
Who do you think should be primogen of Clan Toledo?
The person we have now, I voted for Justinian, but I think he's leaving us. But Justinian chose also to keep the same primogen we have in power, and I'm very happy with his. He's not stepping on me. He's keeping me in the loop. He's asking me for small little favors every now and then. I'm extremely happy with his performance, and I'm thankful that he's the one with the target on his forehead, not me.
She smiles. I would like you to give me three names who would have a finger, a hand, a game in the Seneschal Q's death.
Sam Spillane is very ambitious. The Nosferatu, I think he's in it because out of necessity, he doesn't want Sam Spillane.
Hmm.
Although lately the Nosferatu has been very absent, and I hope he hasn't had any kind of brainwashings. Um, I am, by the way, I don't know if you remember or if you're aware of the issue with
I know that you have been captured and saved.
yes,
The
and Q
your
had a big hand in getting me out of this.
you know
Him and the Nosferatu.
I checked the reports. This initial Q stated that you are clean.
Um, with yeah, I think it's clear to me now that Nosferatu wants to move in because he's concerned he doesn't want Sam Spillane in the position, and I prefer the Nosferatu myself. Or if you want a third name, myself. I now, as of this moment, I would vie for a seneschal position.
I am not the person who you should talk with to
Oh no,
enter
it's
the
not. But I'm
position.
giving you three names.
No, no. What I mean is, I didn't ask for three names who should be seneschal. I
No,
asked
no,
who
three
would.
names for investigation. You want three people who may have a hand. I am one
Hmm.
of those three names now, since I also vie for a position.
What I mean is, I already investigated you, and I think you're not the one who did that. Or you wouldn't tell me the problem with this initial Q.
Sam Nosferatu.
And
Nosferatu is there on behalf of, I believe, probably on behalf of Ghost. So I wouldn't put Ghost. Um,
You still misunderstand me. I'm asking the people
I
who
understand. I'm
has
trying
the
to
band.
think of the third name. I'm trying to think of
Uh,
the third name. The ghost is moving. The Nosferatu, like ghost, is moving through the Nosferatu. She's putting him forward. So, um, whatever. If you're investigating the Nosferatu, you're also investigating the Bruja.
I already investigated the Miss Ghost, and then the Madame Moreau. I didn't investigate Damien. I will investigate Samuel Spillane, Glenn O'Connor, Victoria Duval, Victor Smythe. Justinian is leaving the city. He will be checked before he left. And I want another name.
So it's a game of Clue. Um,
Just a second, dude. My
yes.
mom called me. I'm back.
Um, there is the mole. He's a pretty powerful guy. I hope it's not him.
He's an
Uh,
anarch.
yeah.
He has been
Anarch,
checked already.
Anarchs would benefit by having a weak seneschal and a weaker scourge.
He is an anarch. He won't be able to have a position.
Yes, but he would benefit by having a weaker camarilla.
Yes, that is a nice thing to say.
Um, I do like the guy. I hope it's not him. But now it's a question of finding who did it and then dealing with it.
If
Um,
you are interested in putting in your name for the position of seneschal, you will need to talk with the prince.
yes, yes, I'll have to go through the motions.
And are you among people who represented yourself to prince?
No, I still have to present myself.
You should be quick.
Yes. I will try to think of the third name. Limey, you checked Limey, the previous sheriff. I'm just thinking of the contenders for the position.
Limey, hero of the Cameroon.
He what?
He is a hero. He killed the Red Luster.
Yes.
You think that he is among people who murdered the?
I no, I don't think any of these people did it, but somebody did.
So he is among people who might be doing
Um,
it. She looks like she has a boner right now. Like her eyes are wide open because she's on a case.
yeah.
I'm listening.
I don't. I don't think Limey would have wanted the to be put further under the fire. To put further under the fire. Um,
But
um, I'm not aware of what kind of relationship he had with Mr. Q behind doors, behind closed doors.
okay.
Also, his humanity went down a little bit because of his job, and so the beast can be a bit unpredictable sometimes.
Thank you, Mr. Lejours. I will leave now.
Thank you. What,
You
may I
see,
bother you? What is your name?
my name is Arella.
Barella?
Yes, elder of Clan Markavian, praetor of Clan, praetor of Cameroon.
Is there a way I can get in contact with you?
About
Any issues regarding the case?
Check with the harpy.
Yes.
She smiles, and you see her permanent fang that she was keeping. It obfuscates. And while she's leaving, you see like people is feared from her, like because like her whole being around people makes people uneasy. And then she leaves.
And now we have a game of Clue.
Thank you, players, for playing. Thank you, guys, for watching. See you next time. Bro, press the button.
What is it? A sec. I'm looking for it.